Hi guys, today about the most common things you never should put on your face. Actually, 5 most important things you never should do or put on your face. So if this is of interest, you definitely should stay with me because I get asked so many times from my patients, and if I go through YouTube, I get almost a heart attack if I see this. So please have a look and really don't put these 5 things on your face. So, my name is Dr. Liv Kraemer. Everybody's calling me Dr. Liv. Who doesn't know me, I'm a dermatologist practicing here in Zurich and traveling all around the world for my patients and giving talks and seminars. And I love everything about skincare ingredients and skin food. So if this are topics of you are interested in, you definitely should stick with me. And don't forget to put the notification bell in order to get notified if I'm posting a new video. Follow me on my Instagram, or be a friend of Instagram with me, or follow me on my Insta stories. I try to post as much as I can. And today it's about the 5 most common skincare things, mistakes you never should do, or 5 things you never should put on your face. Let's start with number 1, lemons. Okay, guys, lemons are great for eating. Lemons are great for drinking. So if you put a little bit fresh lemon in your water, traveling around, or putting it in a warm water, drinking in the morning, fantastic, great. But lemons have nothing to do on your face. So you're asking yourself, why? Lemons, everybody thinks, oh, it's nature, it's great. So sorry to say, but nature is chemistry and physics, and physics and chemistry is nature. So nature wouldn't exist without chemistry and physics. So let's look a little bit closer on lemons. So lemons, of course, are citric acid. So if you look on the pH, if you remember your chemistry lessons, you remember the pH scale. I think I put a little bit, was drawing a little bit, and thought I'd make it a little bit easier for you. So the scale, right? 0 is acids, base is 14. So we have a huge range, and it's not linear, it's a logarithm, but let's don't go too mathematic into it. Let's make it very basics, okay? So neutral is 7. So your skin pH is 4 to 4.5. So a little bit more acid. But citric acid, lemons, are very low in pH. It's almost 2. And the problem is because you're not buffering it with nothing else, just the citric acid, and putting it on, and unfortunately leaving it on for a longer time. And not just this, you even go outside. Even if the sun is not shining, sun is always shining, otherwise it's night, guys. It's physics, okay? So as soon as you go out, you actually harming your skin. You can get a burn, you can get a hyperpigmentation, you can get so many more bad things out of putting lemons on your face rather than having something good out of it. So if we dermatologists talk about acids and food acids and everything, it is something, a controlled acids in a perfect buffered solution serum cream. It is not just a pure acid. So putting lemons on your face, it's a big no. You damage your skin. You get pigmentation on your skin. Believe me. So please stop doing this. Eat it, drink it, but stop putting it on your face. Number 2 is actually Vaseline. So this is great for having very dry skin on your hands, putting it on, but Vaseline is a covering agent, right? And you remember I love to draw. So all my patients who's listening to me have to smile. Everybody who saw my other videos will hopefully smile as well. And because today it's about a lot of talk, I thought, okay, let's draw a little bit beforehand. And ta-da, my skincare barrier system. So the first layer of the skin looks like a cobblestone layer, right? Like a cobblestone wall. And it's everything well sealed, and you have your beautiful bacteria. So actually I always tell to my patients, you're never alone. Why? Because you have bacterials and funguses on your skin. They love you, you love them. So it's a kind of about a system which is pretty good in a kind of a balance. And every time we do something with the skin, without knowledge, we may be shifting this kind of balance. And if we're shifting, certain bacterial, certain fungus can overgrow on top and making you suffering from skin problems. So let's go back to Vaseline. Vaseline is something very fatty, right? It's really a covering agent almost. So occlusive, we say. What do we mean with this? We're making a kind of a glass house on top. Just think about, you have bacterials up there and you're covering them, right? So what's happening, same as in real life, if there is a kind of a glass house with a lot of people, more people are coming and they're making parties. So the bacteria growing underneath, and you making actually more pimples because you give them a possibility to grow underneath. So if you really have dry skin, not the skin which you feel flaky or kind of dry because this is dead skin cells, we talk about really dry, cracky eczema, then even there are better agents than Vaseline to put on. But definitely not Vaseline on a skin which tends to get redness, which tends to get acne, because with the coverage, you actually heating up, redness becomes more visible, and you're getting more pimples. So Vaseline, a big no-no if you have acne-prone skin, or actually skin who tends to get red, or if you know the word rosacea, if you have the tendency for rosacea. Number 3. I always get a heart attack if I see baking soda is great for skin, put it on, put it out, it will do everything to your skin. Okay, the only thing what it does to your skin, it's harming it. So everybody thinks baking soda is so natural. Again, nature is chemistry and physics and chemistry is nature. So baking soda, is NHCO3. Exactly. So it does make sense to actually sit in the chemistry lesson and listen. So NaCO3, it is actually alkaline. What does it mean? So it's shifting the pH of your skin. Again, let's have a look on the pH scale, right? And as I said in the beginning, the skin's pH is more acid. So if we're switching it more to a pH of 8 or 9, which actually so baking soda dissolved in water become to, exactly, you're shifting the pH to a more alkaline solution, and which makes the skin getting imbalanced. Because why our skin is so kind of fantastic? Because the pH is lower, so this let grow certain bacterial and funguses, because as I said, we have a lot of fungus and bacteria on our skin. They love us and we love them, and we love this kind of balance. But as soon as you're shifting it to another side too much without knowing why you're doing it, exactly, you imbalance your skin. So actually suddenly different bacteria can actually overgrow, and the certain bacteria would not be killed, and your water loss will actually increase. So what I want to say, baking soda is something what's supposed to be in your kitchen, but please definitely not on your skin. So a big no-go for baking soda. Number 4, toothpaste. Toothpaste is great for exactly brushing your teeth, but nothing to put on a pimple or actually on the face. Why? We dermatologists getting heart attacks. Why? Because people are coming with, we call it dermatitis, something was irritating the skin, something was making you more pigmentation, something would gives you redness, and something would really imbalance your skin. So do you know really what toothpaste is? It's actually calcium carbonate. So calcium carbonate is something, an abrasive. So it's actually to take out the plaque. You don't want to take something off your skin, abrasive. Secondly, it's glycerol inside and sodium lauryl sulfate, which makes actually it's very blubbery. And this is the main cause of irritations of your skin. There's most of the time spearmint, peppermint or menthol inside. And this is what gives your skin a really hard time, particularly if you're going outside, because in combination with the sun, and believe me, sun is always shining because day is sun, night is no sun. So what do I mean is, exactly, in combination with a high UV rate, these ingredients irritate your skin even more. So what happens is you get even more problems. You getting, and so we call it contact dermatitis and cheilitis. What I mean, it's kind of inflammation around the mouth, because this is most time people putting it around if they have pimples. So please, toothpaste is something for your teeth, nothing for your skin. Okay, please, no toothpaste on your skin, not on a pimple. It's not the right way to dry something out. Forget it, really don't do it. Number 5, oils. Oils are wonderful for eating. So if you have seen my video about skin food, you should have a look on it. So I'm explaining that maybe sesame oil is great because it has unsaturated fat, but this is for digestion. But putting oil on your face will actually cause more breakouts and cause more rednesses if you have the tendency of, for example, rosacea. Why? So just imagine, as I always say, and my cobblestone layers, my cobblestone wall, the upper layer with the bacteria on top. And if you have the tendency of certain bacteria to overgrowth, or the Actinobacterium propionibus, if you put an oil on top, you're making a closure. So all the bacteria can make party underneath. And under the occlusion, you also heating up and the redness becomes more visible. So what you do with oils, you just make a coverage. So this is a no-go. So never go to bed with oil on your face. Why? As I said, you get more pimples because you're covering it up. So putting oil on the hair, but never go to bed with this if you have the tendency of acne, because then it actually comes around and you're breaking out here around. So oils never should be applied from here to the top, from here on top, so never on the face, and particular coconut oil, and no oils from the kitchen, because you really break out. And you really, if you have the tendency of rednesses and rosacea, you make it even worse. So please, no oils on the face. I mean, you can remove your makeup with oil, of course. This is actually a good way because fat gets removed by fat, but then make sure that really you clean your face, not just with water, but actually with a good cleanser. Okay, so I hope it helped, and I hope you listened to me, at least with these 5 things not to put on your face. And there will be a couple of you who said, yeah, but it worked for me. Okay, guys, it is like a Swiss watch. You have a couple of wheels moving before the big hand is moving. So what I mean, if for one of you guys it helped, great, this is luck. But if you look long term, you really want to know the wheels which don't harm your face. And we're talking about long term things you should avoid because it has a scientific background. So please, never lemons, never Vaseline, never soda, baking soda, never ever toothpaste, and no oils, kitchen oils on the face, particularly not if you have the tendency for breaking out or for acne and rosacea rednesses. So I hope it helped, because I really felt like talking about these topics, because I saw so many YouTube videos and really get me a heart attack if people talking about this without scientific background. And actually a patient into my office just came and made a funny kind of a mixture of different home residues, and I almost got a heart attack because she still got acne. And explaining it's very important, and understanding what you do is even more important. Know what you're doing. It's your skin, right? So don't just follow advices. Think twice and think well, get your information well done before you do something. Always ask why you do this. Turn on my notification bell, ding, to get notified for other videos. I hope I see you next time. Subscribe to my channel. Be my friend on Instagram. I try to put Instagram stories as much as I can, particularly if I'm traveling. And yeah, I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support. And see you next time. Mwah. I love you all. See you then. Bye.